Hello friends, my name is Deepak Goyal. Welcome to our channel. Today we will solve the problem best time to buy and sell stock. Let's read the question. You are given an array prices where price I is the price of a given stock on the ith day. Okay, means the first element of the price array contain the stock of first day. Second element of price array will contain the stock of second day. Okay. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell that stock. Okay. Return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction. If you can't achieve any profit, return zero. Okay. So it is saying to find out the maximum difference of two elements such that I less than j. So basically, we have to find out the difference of minimum and maximum element. So it is very easy to solve this in brute force manner. We can solve it very easily. Let's code it. First of all, uh, we will run a for loop for int I equal to 0, I less than prices dot size, I plus plus. It is saying that you want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell that stock. Okay. So we have to run another loop for int j equal to I plus 1, j less than prices dot size, and j plus plus. If prices of j minus prices of I, uh, we can store it in a variable like difference. Int difference. Here we can define a variable maxi which will contain the maximum difference. Int maxi equal to 0. It will contain the maximum difference. So maxi is equal to maximum of maxi comma difference. And now simply we have to return this variable maxi. Let's run it. Okay, we- let's run this code again. It is accepted, but we are using two for loop. So when we will submit it, it will swing time limit exit because the constraint is price dot length is 10 raised to power 5. Means in n square it will be 10 raised to power 10, and in a second normal machine can perform only 10 raised to power 8 operations. So definitely it will show time limit exit, so we will not submit it. We have to find out another approach that will take linear time complexity. So this is the optimal solution. In this solution, first we declare a minimum element which contains int max. After this, we are traversing this uh, price vector, and whenever we find the element which is less than minimum element, we assign that element in minimum element. If price size is less than minimum element equal to price size. So our first element in this case is 7. So now our minimum element is 7. Now we are taking a difference between price I and minimum element and storing in the maximum value of difference. So in this solution, we are using only one for loop. So the time complexity will be O of n. In previous solution, what we are doing, in previous solution, first we take a element, like in this case 7. Then for 7, we are traversing another for loop to find out the minimum element, like 6 minus 7, then 4 minus 7, then 3 minus 7, then 1 minus 7. But in this approach, what we are doing, we are first take this element as minimum element because it is sure that any element is less than into max. So our minimum element is first element at the beginning of the for loop. Then we are taking difference 7 minus 7, that is 0. When we come to second element, then we find that this element, which is whose value is 6, is less than 7. So we store this element in our minimum element, and again we take difference 6 minus 6, that is 0. Then we come to the third element, then it is 4. So it is again less than minimum element. So we store this in 4, and so on. In the in the last, we find the one which is again smaller than 3. So minimum element is 1 and difference is 0. So in this case, we have to return 0 because in this case, no transactions are done, because for transaction, first we have to take any stock on previous day and sell in the future. And question is saying that we have to find out the maximum profit, means initial stock value is less than the final future value. But in this case, it is not possible. And in this case, first we are taking minimum element is 7. Then we again on second iteration, we take minimum element is 1 because 1 is less than 7. Then we will take difference 5 minus 1. Then next iteration 3 minus 1 and 6 minus 1. So in this way, we find our maximum difference, which is maximum of maximum difference from a difference in a single for loop. So when we will run, uh, all test case is run fine. Let's submit it. It is submitted successfully. Please make sure to perform the dry run of this code for better understanding. Thank you for watching. See you next video.